Hey everyone, thanks for coming to dance with me. I'm Laura, and today we're going to talk about tuck turns, which is a move I could talk about all day. When someone's learning how to dance, it's easy to think that getting more moves and more variations is the way you get better and the way you show people that you're getting better. But I would argue that once you have the basics, it's not about more moves, it's about drilling into the moves you have to find variety and ownership. One of the most foundational moves is the tuck turn. It has to be the most popular move in all of partner dancing. It can be done in any tempo, it can be done anywhere, two hands, one hand, open position, closed position, traveling, stationary, super simple, super fancy. Almost everything is a tuck turn.
Tuck turn.
In this video, we're going to show you some basic variations on a tuck turn and hopefully give leaders and followers a path to broaden your horizons and level up. And yes, we are doing it on a domed rock. Why are we doing this? But you gotta admit, it's a pretty shot. And threat of personal injury really adds a lot of focus. In this video, I'll be following and my good friend Nathan Bugh will be leading. What are we doing? But first, Patreon. Thank you, people of Patreon, for helping to make this video free for everyone in the world, including people like you. It's a voluntary subscription. If you want to join them, the link's in the description. All right, let's get into it. We're going to show you tuck turns that go in a bunch of different directions, and then we're going to break down the technique. We're going to start with the classic, the tuck turn that goes straight out. See where Nathan is facing? Now look at my trajectory from the tuck. Now a tuck turn across the leader to Nathan's left side. Now a tuck turn behind the leader. Now a tuck turn in place from closed position to closed position. Let's talk about how to do it. Now, when people are thinking about directing the tuck turn, a lot of the times they rely on the leader's left hand, follower's right hand, that open hand. But so much of the information comes from the follower's back. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take away that open hand. These tuck turns can all be done with just the follower's back. We forgot to do the tuck turn in place with the hands free, but you get the picture. First, let's talk about what I'm doing, and then we'll talk about what Nathan's doing. Most importantly, followers, we're not trying to do a tuck turn. Who knows what kind of tuck turn it is, where it's going? I'm not in charge of that part. I can't care. I'm here to notice differences and feel how they affect my body. I'm here to fill space gradually until there's no more space to be filled. Very abstract, but that's gonna help a lot.
Besides, obviously, rhythm and my sunshine personality, the first thing I care about is my axis. Am I being moved? Or am I staying in place? If I'm moving, you know the rule, I keep on going until I fill the space. If I'm not being moved, I confidently go nowhere. I'm not even tempted to move. You can see in all of these tuck turns, by the time the tuck happens, there's a straight line between me and my eventual goal. Something that helps me feel the line and lock into the tuck is the second thing I care about. How is my axis rotating? Check out how much I twist to totally fill the room Nathan has given me for that tuck. We go until there's pressure. The skin on my back moves as the torque builds. If Nathan doesn't catch me, maybe it would be a really slow inside turn.
Now this isn't totally true because Nathan can absolutely lead something that feels like it's going to stall, aka not be an inside turn, but it gets at a truth, which is it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, about the gradient.
When Nathan does catch me, I don't need to turn. If I try to be calm in the tuck and again, confidently do nothing, I don't need the turn.
So zen. Something that helps me with this is locking my feet under my butt. If my butt goes first and my feet fall under, I am balanced and I'll be able to be where my leaders ask me to be. Is the twist really round and in place? I'm there. Does it have some linearity preparing me to move somewhere? I'm there too. My body moves, my feet fall under my butt. The direction of my feet is also locked in. You can see my feet are mostly pointing with my body, so they slide on the surface of this dangerous rock. When that free hand is connected, both of the leader's hands tell me the same story by keeping my shape consistent, and my right hand, now connected, tells Nathan the same story. I am this big. I am moving this fast. My axis is here. Both of my arms move with me, so Nathan knows where I am. Let's see what Nathan's doing.
Tuck turns. Laura told you a lot about how we use our hands to make these tuck turns work. So I'm gonna help you understand what I'm doing with my body and the way that I move around the floor. When I'm leading a tuck turn that needs to go out in front of me or a little bit off to the right side, I like to step forward from my rock step into the tuck of the turn. This adds a little bit of extra momentum and body weight, giving me leverage to lead in the correct direction, and it also interposes my body, blocking the follower from moving off to the left. When I'm leading a tuck turn where the follower travels from my right side to my left side, I use both steps of the rock step to back up and get out of the way so that the follower can have the space that used to be in front of me to travel. And if the follower needs to end up behind my starting position, then I might also have to travel a little bit from left to right. In either case, it's important that I not move forward into the follower's traveling space. If I'm leading a tuck turn that needs to stay in place, I have to try to keep everything balanced, considering the movement of my body, the movement of each of my hands, the movement of my partner, and the way that my partner wants to connect into each of my hands.
Now, of course, these aren't the only versions of the tuck turn. I think that that's literally infinite. Cannot be covered on this video. Switch hands, move around, open position, close position, double spins. It's nuts in like a really fun way. We're not going to teach all these variations. What a long video that would be. But if you're particularly intrepid, go ahead and use that gear icon in the lower right corner. Slow it down, learn at your own pace, steal it as you can. a lot. If you did, click like and subscribe and do all the YouTube algorithm stuff. If you like the music, it's the Prumo Orchestra, and you can find a link to it in the description. And half of the money that I get from this YouTube channel goes towards organizations that support African diasporic artists and art to honor the founders of this dance. And the best way to learn how to do this dance is to go out to a dance and do this dance. Play around, it's very fun.